Hi Gemini, this is your January 23rd through January 29th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And we'll finish with the spread on what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Six of Pentacles clarified by the Queen of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles clarified by the Chariot. In the potential outcome, we have the Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician. And we also have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Cancer, Sagittarius, or even another Gemini. I usually go with a king or a queen if one shows up, or both of them show up. And yeah, we've got the King of Pentacles and we have you, the Queen of Swords, male or female, absolutely doesn't matter. So the King of Pentacles right there in the middle is the person you're moving forward with, right? It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or somebody with a lot of Earth in their chart. If they're not an Earth sign, they're very down to earth. Perhaps they own their own business, or they work with money, they work for a financial institution, or something along those lines. We've got more pentacles than any other element on the table, by the way, right? We got the Six, the Ace, the King, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, and we actually start off with the Six of Pentacles, the first card that came out. It could be a card of a choice, right? We also have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. The Two of Wands could also be a card of a choice. And perhaps you're dealing with just with more than one person, right? And the King of Pentacles is one of them, and you're deciding to move forward with this King of Pentacles. Besides that, the Six of Pentacles is an equal give and take card, right? This is a card of a very, very balanced out type of a connection. So perhaps with the Two of Wands, you're still making some kind of a choice if you're dealing with just one person, right? But, you know, I think you're going to make a choice to move forward with them. The Six of Pentacles is clarified by you, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles is immediately followed up by the Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, right? So yeah, the Ace of Pentacles is most definitely associated with this King of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. To me personally, the Ace of Pentacles is the ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle the other 3 aces, but the Ace of Pentacles is like a package, a bundle. All aces combined into one. The Ace of Pentacles often comes through as a proposal. I don't know if they're going to propose to you this week, but that's the whole point from this person's perspective. I think they're looking at you as somebody they want to spend the rest of their life with, settle down with, and that's why they're coming in with such a serious ace, the Ace of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles in the middle of the potential outcome is the same energy, virtually the same energy, right? Also an Earth sign indicator, and you see how the Knight of Pentacles is holding up a pentacle. That's exactly the pentacle we see in the Ace of Pentacles. It's simply a confirmation as to how serious this person is about you from the very beginning, from the get-go. And if the Six of Pentacles is a card of an equal give and take, they see you as an equal lifetime partner, I guess, right? We'll see. The Chariot clarifying the King of Pentacles could be a Cancer you're dealing with. They may have Cancer in their chart, but the Chariot is a card of victory and success. If you're dealing with 2 people, again, the King of Pentacles is the winner. The Chariot is also a card of relocation. Perhaps the Two of Wands has to do with either you or them relocating, so the 2 of you could get the show on the road. For others of you, the Chariot could be somehow related to cars, right? Perhaps you could be going to some kind of a car show, or you could be meeting this person at the dealership. They could be working as a mechanic, I don't know. But in general, the Chariot, like I said, is a card of moving forward, right? So you're definitely moving forward with this King of Pentacles, right? In the potential outcome, besides that Knight of Pentacles, rather, we also have the Wheel of Fortune and the Magician, 2 major arcana cards. The Wheel of Fortune could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with, but it's a card of a starting a new cycle on the next level up, since it's in the potential outcome. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads. Again, relocation could be relevant to some of you with that Wheel of Fortune, because it could also be a card of travel. The Knight of Pentacles, again, same energy as the Ace of Pentacles. It's the most serious, the most grounded knight out of all 4 knights. The Knight of Pentacles always talks about long-term and money, right? The Magician right next to the deck, it's actually one of your major arcana cards, Gemini, right? So that could be you in your own potential outcome. But the Magician is a card of manifestation, and at the same time, most importantly to me at least, it's a card of taking action. Right, the Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal, and they're using those tools. So what I think is happening in the potential outcome, you have so many doors that will open up in front of you with this person coming into life. I'm not saying you're not capable of doing things by yourself, but I personally believe we are in each other's lives to make each other's lives better. Right, and that's what this person brings to the table across the board. I think your life will just improve across the board, right? This person perhaps is very resourceful, right? If you always wanted to be a photographer, you'll be able to be a photographer. But it's just an example. I think this person will improve your life in such a great way, right? The Ace of Pentacles is called the golden opportunity for a reason. All right, so this looks very promising, rock solid. I do see you moving forward with this King of Pentacles. I do see you. This is something long-term, very long-term. This person will definitely be in your life for a long time. Really happy for you, Gemini. Congratulations. Gemini, if you'd like to see the extended for this new love spread, the link is in the description box down below. In the extended, I'll do a couple of more spreads, maybe 3 spreads. We'll see how it plays out. We'll definitely take a look at what to expect between you and this King of Pentacles moving forward, and we'll get you an advice for this whole situation. Gemini, if you are already married, or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Two of Wands clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords clarified by the Tower. We have the Five of Pentacles clarified by the King of Cups, and the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I think this is only indirectly related to you, Gemini, but somehow it will affect you and your marriage or your committed relationship. So you see, we have this couple, the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I don't think any of those two represent you, Gemini, right? And I think what's happening here, this couple is breaking up. This couple is calling it quits. Okay? Again, I don't know how you're associated with them. One of them could be your relative, or they could be your friends, or somebody you work with, or what have you. But I believe those two are breaking up or filing for a divorce. Right? Yeah. The Queen of Pentacles could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The King of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The Three of Swords clarified by the Tower in the middle, yeah, it's falling apart. Then the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. I think this is them making that executive decision to, conclude this relationship, conclude this, connection. And I think the Queen of Pentacles is the one with the initiative to do this, because the Queen of Pentacles is clarifying the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of somebody who is making a decision, in the process of making a decision or a choice. And then the King of Cups is clarifying the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles is a card of somebody feeling left out in the cold, feeling miserable. Right, so perhaps this King of Cups doesn't know it's coming, but perhaps they already had a lot of turbulence between themselves, and this week it's coming to an end. Alright, cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Gemini, this week. Keep in mind, it could be somebody from a couple of months ago, a year ago, or a couple of years ago, so it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have Judgment, clarified by the Six of Cups. We have the Chariot, clarified by the Ace of Wands. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo. I believe it's a reconciliation, Gemini. I really believe it is. Okay. Judgment is clarified by the Six of Cups, all the way to your left. One card that could be interpreted as somebody coming back from the past is clarified by another card that could be interpreted as somebody coming back from the past. So yes, it's your ex, alright? So here comes the Chariot, clarified by the Ace of Wands. The Chariot could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of travel, right? So perhaps this person is back in town, or they want to move forward with you, because the Chariot is also a card of moving forward and not looking back. It's a card of victory and success. All right, and the Ace of Wands clarifying it, you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo in particular, right? The Sun on the bottom of the deck is a Leo card. But the Ace of Wands is not only a fire sign indicator, it's a card of a very passionate, let's just call it encounter. All right, if you know what I mean. But yeah, the Ace of Wands qualifies as a restart of something, or a new beginning between you and this person. Say, perhaps you're going to get together and say, you know what, new rules. New rules, all right? The Ten of Pentacles right next to the deck is a card of a commitment or marriage. Rock solid commitment to marriage, as a matter of fact. The Sun on the bottom of the deck, as I already mentioned, could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is also the happiest card in the deck. The Sun always talks about joy, happiness, success, feeling on top of the world. So yeah, I believe it is a reconciliation. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances. Gemini, this week we have the Lovers, we have Judgment, Strength clarified by the Knight of Swords, and we have the Fool on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Leo, Aries, and perhaps another Gemini. The Judgment card, the second card from the left. Let's talk about that real quick. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody from your past. All right, perhaps somebody you work with wants you back, or perhaps that person left that workplace and they started a new job, and that new place has an opening, and they thought of you, that you would be a perfect fit, and they're coming back offering it to you. For others of you, Judgment could be you having to make some kind of a judgment call, right? Perhaps we do have a new beginning here. All right, Gemini, we do have a new beginning, right? The Fool on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. It could be you going back to that old place and starting again from scratch, or the Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. Perhaps if you do have a new offer, not from somebody from the past, it will require for you to take that leap of faith, to take risk, right? Strength could also be a card of courage. Perhaps you'll need to have courage to jump in. And perhaps with the Judgment card, you will have to make this judgment call this week. Okay, the Lovers, the first card that came out, is your Major Arcana card, Gemini. It's always a good sign to have your own Major Arcana card in your own reading. That means you're the one in charge. You're the one who's calling the shots. You're the one who will have to make that final judgment call, right? Yeah, Strength, like I said, it could be courage. You will have to make this jump. Or Strength, it could be a Leo you're dealing with who is offering you something, or a job, or to go back to that old job. Strength clarifying, the Knight of Swords clarifying Strength. It could also be your energy. You are an air sign, right? And the Knight of Swords is an air sign indicator. At the same time, the Knight of Swords is the fastest knight out of all 4 knights. Perhaps travel is involved, or this new job may require for you to travel or travel more. Or if you do finally decide to move forward with this, it will have to move forward real quick. Real quick. The Knight of Swords is the fastest knight, right, out of all 4 knights. So yeah, you have this new beginning either way. It's all about you making this judgment call, or making this move, making this decision about it. But you know what, at the same time, I don't see any card suggesting it would be a mistake. No, perhaps it's just a little bit scary. It's a little bit out of your comfort zone. You haven't done this in the past. Perhaps that's what this whole thing is all about. But this looks good. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Gemini, this week. We have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Page of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the 9 of Wands. We have the Tower and the 7 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. What you're not expecting is a message from this Queen of Cups, but you're not all excited about this message, or whatever this person has to say. Okay, yeah, as a matter of fact, you're definitely not seeing eye to eye with this person. And first of all, you're going to be very closed off to this person. You're going to be suspicious. You will have, I don't know what this person did to you. Perhaps this person wants to bury the hatchet with you, or perhaps this is somebody from your workplace and they want you to come in. But You're not going to be very happy about this Page of Wands, right? The Page of Wands is most likely a message. And the Queen of Cups could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with water in their chart. You're the Queen of Swords here. And the rest of the spread, including your own clarifier, this is you not wanting to communicate with them, not wanting to see them, reestablish a connection with them, nothing. Right? Because you think that, well, that could potentially lead to some kind of a destruction with the Tower card. Or the Tower is simply something which you're not expecting. The Tower could be that unexpected factor. Right? The Knight of Wands clarifying you, the Queen of Swords. This is you not trusting them. This is you remaining closed off. This is you being kind of suspicious. Right? And with the Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I think you're prepared to stand your ground, to push this person out, not to allow this person in, or something like that. Alright, so it could be like a failed attempt for the two of you to bury the hatchet, but you don't want to deal with this person anymore. And that's what you're not expecting. And that's what I have for you, Gemini, for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Gemini, have an amazing week.